Welcome back, Starseeds. So today we're going to be making Boozy chocolate truffles for Christmas, obviously. And I'm so excited to share this with you because it is so decadent and delicious, and I'm sure your guests are going to love it. For those of you who are health freaks and you don't want any alcohol or sugar in your truffles, you can go ahead and click on the link up above and it will take you to one of my recipes. It's an energy ball recipe that is super healthy and you can still enjoy it on Christmas Day. It's made with dates and is covered in cacao powder and chia seeds and hemp seeds, so enjoy. But for now, let's get in this video. It's gonna be a decadent one, let's do it. So the first thing we have to do for this recipe is take 300 grams of your favorite chocolate. I'm using 85% chocolate because I love dark chocolate. And you're just going to break it up into pieces and place it into a glass bowl. For those of you who don't want to use chocolate which is 100 grams, like a chocolate bar, you can go ahead and use chocolate chips. So once you've chopped all your chocolate into a bowl, you're going to add in 70 grams of this goodness. Now this is coconut butter, and it's not the kind of butter that you spread on your bread. This is actually coconut flesh that's been dried and blended into a beautiful buttery, creamy consistency. And this will help our truffles harden at room temperature. So in go 70 grams. So now it's time to melt our chocolate, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the double boiler method because you don't want to put your chocolate directly onto the stove and burn it, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a pot, fill it a quarter of the way up with water, and then place your glass bowl on top of the pot. And you want to heat this up on low heat and just stir it up with your spatula until it gets nice and melty and creamy. So now that our chocolate has melted, we are adding in a quarter cup or a scant quarter cup of coconut cream. So I'm using coconut cream, rich and creamy for sauces. This is 80% coconut, okay? So it's rich and creamy and there's absolutely no water in this, okay? So you wanna make sure that it's a very thick coconut cream. So just take a whisk and whisk the coconut cream into the chocolates. And you're gonna notice that the texture is gonna change immediately into like a thick sort of ganache. So we're using about a tablespoon of coconut nectar. This is roughly a tablespoon, just for some extra sweetness because, oops, because it is quite dark, the 85% chocolate, so that goes in. Pinch of sea salt. A little bit of chili powder for some extra kick. Now you don't want to be too shy with this, you want to add in a good amount. And finally, I'm putting in some brandy. Now, I'm putting in about 2 tablespoons. Now just whisk it all together. I can smell all of that alcohol. Just delicious. So the texture has changed quite a bit and it's very sort of much harder, let's say, than what we started with. And this is just gonna go straight into the freezer until you see that it's firmed up. I think it'll take about 20 minutes. So our ganache has been chilling in the freezer for about 20 minutes. And now I'm gonna use this ice cream scooper to just scoop it out and then roll it between my hands into cute little balls or large balls, whatever your preference. So these are still a little bit soft, but my kitchen is quite cool, so these are gonna harden up in no time. So I'm just, you know, rolling it between my hands into a ball. It is a little soft right now, but we can roll them again once they firm up even more. So the coconut butter in this recipe will definitely make these truffles firm up. Even if your kitchen is cold and you want to leave them at room temperature, they will firm up. Unless you have full blast heating, then you'd probably want to put them in the freezer. Now I've rolled all my balls here and it's really not looking perfect, and that's okay because these need to firm up a little more, so I'm going to put them in the freezer for about 5 to 10 minutes and then we're going to get to rolling these in some cacao powder and different flavors. So our balls are out of the freezer and as you can see they're still a little bit soft, but you're going to be able to work with them now a little easier. So let's just freshen them up a bit. And now we are going to dip this into the cacao powder. So we're going to dip the next ball into some dried coconut flakes. If you're having a hard time pressing the coconut flakes into the truffle, you can just place the coconut flakes into the palm of your hand, place the truffle on top, and then place more coconut flakes on top, and then press down and turn. And this will help the coconut stick. And this one is nicely covered, and onto the plate it goes. So this is a mix of almonds, walnuts, and hazelnuts. And what I did was I just put them in the food processor and processed them up into big chunks. Now you can use the same technique here. Place the ball on top. I mean, this one is the most difficult to cover, so you're gonna wanna really put some pressure on that. So it's a little bit of a messy affair, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of these truffles, and I will see you guys in a few minutes. So our truffles are ready and they look absolutely delicious, and I'm gonna try one for you right now. So to be absolutely honest with you guys, I conjured up this recipe this morning and I haven't tried them. So this is the first time I'm tasting this recipe. Let's see if they're delicious or not. Mm. 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 Wow. Okay. Very chocolatey, very rich, very fudgy. Oh, and that aftertaste hits you like the zing of the chili powder. Oh, and the booziness of the brandy. It hits you like there's like a delayed reaction. Very, very nice. Very delicious, and I need a close-up on the inside of this truffle, please. Look at the inside of this truffle. It's absolutely decadent and delicious. So if you have any relationship problems, I encourage you to make this for you and your loved one, as I truly believe that these truffles are an aphrodisiac. So good luck to you. So I hope you guys make this recipe and also get creative with your toppings. You don't have to stick with nuts and shredded coconut. You can get creative and dip your balls in any kind of flavorings that you like. So if you like this video, I hope that you subscribe, because we are here every single Wednesdays and Sundays giving you delicious plant-based recipes. And don't forget to smash that like button, and I will see you guys next time.